So you guys made a widgets feature that you're going to be, well, the exercise is going to be taking this widgets feature and making a new route. But I'm not going to do that because that's what you're supposed to do. So we're just going to do something else, something much smaller. Let's make a new one. So you don't need to copy this. This is just to show you an example, and we'll go over a lot of stuff that we talked about in a little detail, and then you're going to convert the widget over to that. All right, so let's just make a new thing, and we'll call it demo, and import. I need some shortcuts. I actually set up shortcuts, and then they changed their API, and I didn't feel like changing them again. Angular 2 core.
There's a question that came up in chat.
Yes.
What if you have a child route that you want to display in a modal?
A child route that you want to display in a modal. Well, then that's an event. I think what you have, there's a couple ways you can do that. You can take advantage of the parameters inside the URL and use the route parameters to detect when a certain parameter is hit, and then inside the component that's mounted, when that parameter is activated, throw a modal. That's one way. But really, it'll be up to you using some of the lifecycle hooks to determine what's going on in the routing, and depending on what's going on in the routing, whatever state is going to activate your modal, then launch the modal from that component being mounted.
I mean, routes to modals are really, like, that's a really advanced, like, use case. Even with, like, UI router, there was a lot of discussion around how to actually do that correctly. You know, I think to have a route mapped to a modal, you're going to have to hook into, like, the router lifecycle hooks and spin it up yourself. But currently, I haven't seen any solution of, like, map this route directly to a component. Now, you could map it to a component that spun up a modal, and that might, you know, work as well as having kind of an intermediate kind of proxy component that says, when I go here, just initialize this modal for me. That's one possibility. But I haven't seen a clean way to do that pretty much ever. Even with UI router, there was a lot of kind of nuances that went with that.
Yep. All right, so I just set up a basic component here, exported it, and I'm going to go back into the top of my component tree where most of my routing is, well, at this case, all of the routing. And I'm just going to make a new routing config here. So path/demo, name, demo. So the name is important. We should keep these uniquely named. Component. And if you don't, I'm guessing because this is an array, I'm guessing the last one would override the previous one. So if we call this items, I'm guessing the top items would no longer be items. This would now be items. And then demo, and then we just need to import demo from demo. And now, if we go over to our, oh, so many tabs. Oh, there we go. Go here. And then we'll add a link in the HTML here. So I'll copy the one that's here. Call this demo. And if we look, we notice that route.link is pointing to some model called links.items. So I'll go in the app component. I'll look at the links. There's items. I'll add another one called demo that goes to demo. And now we have this demo link up here. We click on it.
Didn't update.
I don't think you actually changed the link.
Oh, I didn't? Okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't. Thank you.
So I did this before, and I just thought, you know, like, I've added the same information like 5 different places, and it's all the same. It's got to be an easier way to do that.
Yeah, probably is. There we go. So then now we navigate to the demo. So that's a basic route.